Let me make sure I muted myself. Everybody.
Our worst fears came true
What?
because of all these time zone changes and stuff.
Oh,
I think the
yeah.
time's messed up, and I don't know. One thing's not talking to the other, even though EV Mux did say I was going live right now.
Yeah, but nobody's here.
Nobody's here.
Oh, hey, Catherine's here.
Oh, Catherine popped in
Hey.
here. Yeah, we were worried about the time zone because I scheduled this live when we were in Mountain Time Zone, and now we're in Arizona/Pacific time. So, not sure. There's Captain.
Hey,
Woo-hoo!
Captain.
Some people are popping in here.
Right.
Maybe some people are finding out. We made it to Tucson.
We did.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, Robert's here. Hey,
Robert's
Robert.
here. Ha-ha.
Nice.
Woo-hoo!
Welcome. We're so
Hello.
glad because we're like, nobody's here yet.
I know. We went live and nobody was here, and then everybody's popping in here.
We
which
appreciate
is awesome.
it. We
I'm
love
sure
it.
YouTube didn't send out a link.
Yeah, we're sorry about that.
So, I don't know. But we're here.
And we'll be in this time zone for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be in this time zone for probably at least the next month and a half.
Well, all the way till maybe September.
Probably farther than that. That's what I'm saying. At least the next month and a half.
Yeah, probably at least those. Yeah.
As we head up north.
Yeah, because it's all the Pacific time zone.
Yep. California will be there for a little while.
Yeah.
And then Washington State, probably.
We don't know, right? Yeah, we had a wonderful lunch date today.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
We met somebody. We found him out in the desert.
Yeah, he was out in the desert, all abandoned, alone.
We got to sit down and have lunch with Captain Jack.
And reconnect.
It was so much fun. So much fun. He's over in
Benson,
not Benton.
Benson,
Arizona.
Yeah.
Which we drove through today to get here to Tucson.
Yeah, it's right on the freeway. So we just kind of like, hey, let's stop and say hi.
We met up with them and had lunch at a Love's Truck Stop.
Yeah.
At the Subway. It was awesome.
It was. We really enjoyed it. It was great to kind of relax because we've been having little things happening to the RV. So the RV sat for like 5 or 6 months, right? We didn't move it. And now
there's a little bit of a glare.
Oh, is it making a glare? Nitty bitty's probably not helping much.
But yeah, I'm about done with RV.
It's driving us nuts. It's little things, but it's a lot of little things.
Yeah, they just keep adding up. Well, before we got out of Midland, Texas, I couldn't get my leveling jacks to come up.
Yeah, that was number one.
That was pretty easy. They just needed some more fluid put back. I guess over time, the fluid evaporated.
It sat there too long, I think.
I guess it sat there. So got that. Then we get to Alamogordo, where we went to White Sands. Well, first of all, driving there, we thought when we left Midland we were getting away from the dust.
No.
All the way from El Paso up to Alamogordo was complete dust storm.
A couple of times the visibility was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we made it there, and then of course the next day was super dusty, super windy.
Yeah, but in the middle of the night.
Yeah, was it that day? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we first got to Alamogordo, one of my main line going from my water pump to the manifold popped off the manifold. I mean, it's got the PEX tubing clamps. It popped right off. So I worked it back on, and I kind of tugged, and it didn't go, so I thought everything was good until the next morning when I woke up. There was no water. I went outside. We flooded out the campground.
We flooded the campground like 3 or 4 sites over.
That line popped off again, and literally, as I told Jack earlier, we were down like 4 sites down from us was flooded.
Yeah.
Across the little street was flooded over there.
It was crazy.
So I'm like, dang
We
it.
watered all the desert, though.
Yeah, we watered some of the park. So I ended up having to replace that PEX tubing, got
Yeah.
it fixed.
So that's number 2 thing.
Yeah. Then we are leaving Alamogordo yesterday morning. And we had just filled up on gas, and we headed out on the road. Some guy come honking up and I said, hey. He says, your step's out. So sure enough, we pull over and look at it, and the steps are going out and coming in. And going out and coming in.
They had them under their dead burn on.
I'm like, I don't know what the heck. So I think something's wrong with the sensor
and
on
so
the door.
When the door's closed, if you step down on the step on the inside, the stairs come out. You can't step on that step. The stairs come out.
So that's one issue. And then I did notice last night we were boondocking in Lordsburg, New Mexico.
Yes.
And in the middle of the night, no hookups or nothing.
So it's like they were on number 3, I think. Now this is
3
number
or 4.
4.
I don't know. I lost count. But I'm sitting there sleeping, and I hear this, and it was wait a little bit. I'm thinking it's the trucks because we're right next to the interstate and next
a train
to a
station,
train station,
train track or whatever.
And a Love's truck stop was right next door. So I'm thinking it's the truck, but I'm landing. I kept hang on. So I jump up, and sure enough, it's my water pump.
The water pump, that's number 4.
As many RVers know, if your water pump keeps doing that, it means there's probably a leak somewhere. In the RV.
Yay! All right.
So
and
I
then
got
number 5.
I got to trace that down. That still needs to be fixed. Number 5, we filled up with propane before we left Midland. We hadn't used it until this morning because we went to bed last night. It was almost 70 degrees. We woke up this morning. It was 36 degrees. It was cold. So I turned on the furnace. It didn't come on. And at first I was getting upset. Then I thought, oh, hang on. We filled up. I didn't open the gas back up after I filled up the propane. So I went down there and I opened that back up and ran the furnace for a little bit. But then as we were leaving, we're smelling propane in the RV.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that shut off now. So I think I have a propane leak somewhere too.
Well, in the oven thing, the stove, we have a top stove, one of the thingy-madingies came off that you cook burner
about
thingy.
A week ago it did. And
so maybe that's what it is.
After the live, I'm gonna do a leak test to make sure.
Yes. Yeah, the joys of owning an RV.
I know,
yes.
the joys. So I'm going to do a propane leak test, which I'm pretty sure the reason I am because we only ran that furnace for a little bit, and we topped off. That's the only time we've used the propane. But my propane light is flickering between full and 2/3 already. So
that's not good.
I'm pretty sure I've got a propane leak somewhere.
So you got to do some RV work this week.
Yeah. So
crazy.
I'm going to be doing some work, figuring out this stupid door. Luckily, we're right by Camping World. If I need a new sensor for that door,
hopefully they have it.
Maybe they'll have it.
That'll be good if they had it.
But
that is our RV trip from leaving Midland to getting here to Tucson.
Yeah, it's been exciting, but it's been fun.
Yeah, this is a really nice base, too. It's really pretty. We've never camped on a military base, so this is our first time camping on a military base.
Yeah, and the lady at the office was super, super nice.
Yeah, and it's really clean and nice.
It's more than halfway empty in here. There's a lot of empty spots.
They told us it was that in the winter it's full because the snowbirds.
It's really nice because, I said, am I going to fit? Because I got the trailer and the RV, and we're 60 feet long. And she's like, oh, you got a trailer too? I said, yeah. And she goes, they just literally took away our overflow parking area. So we just literally got it taken away. She says, but you know what? I'm putting you in this one site, which is 123. She goes, I'm going to give you 124, which is right next to it, because the pedestal's broke and they can't rent it out
anyway.
So we got to park our trailer right next
to us. Yeah. And we got a little tree behind us.
Yeah. It's kind of
nice. It is nice.
So we get to do some facing. All right.
Hey.
Let's get caught up. That's all we've been doing. That's what we've been doing. Let's see who all's in here. Terry's in here. Hey, Terry.
Hey.
Catherine Cook. Friday.
Yay.
Get to meet you.
I know we're excited.
And our lunch date today, Captain. Welcome.
Hey, Captain.
And Robert, welcome. Hello.
He's saying hi to everybody.
Saying hello. I'm here.
Oh, Catherine just had a nap. I could use a nap.
I have not slept good the last couple of few nights.
Oh, and Valerie's back. But I think you have to show her on the thing because I don't know that she is.
Oh, yeah, Valerie. I think we figured out we didn't realize. I think she's on Facebook.
So a lot of people may not have seen her comments.
Our friends that used to live in Washington, they now live down in Vegas.
No, this is, she lives in Nashville.
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong person.
We have another Valerie friend.
I'm thinking of another Valerie friend.
I love it.
Hey.
Hey, welcome.
Lebo.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in a long time.
Right? So good
Welcome.
to see you.
And Steve.
Hey, Steve. We're around the corner now.
We're right down the road, Steve.
We're at the Air Force Base.
Woo-hoo. Yay.
Oh, I thought I missed
We
you.
got to hopefully hook up with Steve.
I know, yes, because we want to meet up and have some time to spend with them and reconnect.
Oh, I know it. That'd be awesome.
Yes, so hopefully you have some free
Catherine,
time.
I thought I missed you. I know I was worried. Like I said, the whole time zone thing had me through. It was crazy.
It
I don't
is.
know. And while I was over there in New Mexico, it wouldn't let me on my computer change my time to what do they call it? Arizona
It's
Daylight Time
It's Pacific
slash
time
Pacific
right now.
time.
I don't know.
So it wouldn't let me, and I'd scheduled it, and
yeah.
I got it fixed. The joys of RV ownership. There's Melanie.
Oh, y'all just got home. Hey, good
Yeah,
to
we
be
just
home.
got here too. We literally pulled in, and I just finished setting up less than 30 minutes before
Yeah,
the
he
live.
had a little bit of time to cool off
Yeah,
because it's mighty hot out there.
yeah, it's a little warm.
Yes.
A little warm.
And it's nothing but rocks. So my dogs are sick of rocks. We take them out and they just stand there. They're like, "Yeah, I'm not moving." They won't walk. They're done with these rocks. I don't know how to. I don't know what to do with them. They're just done with the rocks.
There's nothing but rocks here either.
It's again rocks.
Like a house, something breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
For
seems like
sure.
lately it's always something.
Yeah.
It's my last week
of
of my first year of college.
Yay! Our
Awesome.
granddaughter's getting ready to go to college. We're on our way to her graduation at the end of May, and she's got selected for several colleges. I don't know what her last decision was yet. I haven't talked to her in a while.
We'll see her in a few weeks.
Yes, we will. We're going to see our son and our granddaughter and our daughter-in-law in just over a week.
Yep.
Probably. They fly in a week from
They
today.
fly in on the 29th.
28th. Oh, the 29th, you're right.
They fly in the 29th. We'll be in Phoenix on the 28th.
Yeah, and we're not doing a live next Monday. We'll remind you again at the end, but
Yeah, Terry's
I have to work 3 jobs
work,
and
it's
we're moving.
and it's a travel day.
I don't even know how we're doing it. I honestly
So-
have no clue.
Everybody saying hi, howdy.
Yes.
Yes, I am. All of us are pretty good at simple math, but throw it. I know the
Time
zone.
zones in, it really screws you over.
Just normal time zone messes her up.
Oh, yeah, because I'll be asking him, okay, so there's this job and it's at this time. And what time is it going to be? And he has to help me do the math because I totally.
Yeah, Pacific time. I knew that. That's why I said I think they call it Mountain Daylight Time or something like that.
I don't know.
I just call it Mountain Daylight / Pacific because I know you're the same time zone as Pacific.
Right now.
Listening
And eating dinner.
I
Yeah.
don't know what we're doing, if we're even doing dinner, because we ate that lunch with Jack.
And we're pretty full right
Yeah,
now.
pretty
We'll see
full.
how he goes.
I did have me a little snack when I got
Oh, yeah.
here.
He has
Because
a.
we went to Pistachio Land, and I got me some dill pickle pistachios.
Yeah.
They're really good.
They're really good.
They're addicting.
Yeah, I know, right?
And Steve saying
Right.
hello to everybody.
We also last night we Harvest hosted at a store. What was it called? Something Gold Land
Outpost Gold
or something like that.
Some kind
Yeah,
of,
right. And so there I went in. They were closed when we got there, but I went in this morning and she told me this is what everybody buys:
red chili.
red chili ginger snaps. Can you see that? I don't know if they're any good. I have to say I don't know, but I said well, we'll try them. And then he got some salsa. I love to try different salsas. She said this one was really good, so
We'll see.
we'll try that out one day.
All right.
But I like to try different salsas, so that's what we bought there. Because you're supposed to those pistachios are probably tickling his throat. Sorry, you're supposed to do
Something is
something.
tickling my throat.
You're supposed to do something when you stay at these Harvest Hosts, so that's what we did. We just went in there and bought those couple of things. I know they had a lot of trinkets, and we just don't have room for trinkets.
No.
We just really don't.
Um,
So yeah,
on top, man, I can't get rid of that in my throat.
it's going to drive me crazy.
Man, but as if all the little minor RV issues we're having.
Yeah, now something really major.
I got and now if you're on my Facebook, you might have saw it, and I appreciate the people that are praying.
Mm-hmm.
But my brother got a call this morning at about 12:30 in the middle of the night. And, my mom is in a nursing home up in Columbus, near near Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, it's a nursing home for the deaf and hard of hearing.
And she's 94 years old. And they called her, and they don't know if she tried to get out of bed and fell, or if she fell out of bed. But they found her on. They're saying they found her on the floor, and they said she had a big gash above her eye, and that they were sending her to the hospital. Okay, that was my brother, and he was just getting out of the shower. I don't know why he was getting out of the shower at 12:30. He was probably working.
He works over in Malvern, so he probably was working.
But he didn't write down the name of the hospital they were sending her, so he didn't have that. And so at the time he was trying to call the nursing home to find out, the doctor called him. And my mom does have brain bleeding.
Yeah. And it's like, so they did a CAT scan to see, and it's a brain bleed. She's too old to do any treatment because of her age. They had to make some decisions today about a DNR.
Well,
so that was really hard.
That's a little ahead. They said they were going to do a CT scan.
Another one. They're going to wait until
doing
tomorrow.
One this morning. But then when we were with Jack, I called my brother again, and he'd just gotten a call he called, couldn't get through to the doctor, but he got through to the nurse. And the CT scan did verify that there's brain bleeding. They're going to do another CT tomorrow. But because of her age, there's nothing they can do surgically, being 94 years old.
Right.
So my brother asked if she was alert and stuff, and they said, well, she's been sleeping a lot, but the few times my mom's deaf. She can't hear talk. She's in a deaf nursing home up there in Ohio, and they said the few times she's woken up, she's not responding to the interpreter. So,
and I did a little research. You can recover from a brain bleed, but it can cause neurological damage.
But they did start asking my brother the questions about a DNR and things like that, saying, if it does happen, do we want them to do CPR and all that stuff? And my brother told them that he didn't think at 94 she probably wouldn't want that.
And it would be too hard on her body.
So,
it's very hard on your body.
It was hard for him. He and I told him, I says, yeah, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah.
94 years old, that's just too long. She does have stitches along her eyebrow, and they said on the side of her head to where she fell.
Yeah. And right now there's nobody near her, so it's just really a little stressful for all of us because I don't know if anybody's going to be able to get there, to really be with her.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. So
yeah, because it's just where she's at, and then it's just hard. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but thank you for the prayers.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody thinking about us and everything. So. And because their family just lost his sister, and it's just like so.
Yeah, I know.
And we didn't tell his mom about his sister because she's 94, and we just didn't want to put her through that. I mean, what would be the point, right?
So
she knew her daughter was sick, and that's all she knew. So we didn't tell her. So.
There's Roy and Becky.
Hey,
we're in Arizona, Roy and
Becky. We're in Arizona. We're just a little bit away from you over here in Tucson. On the base, on the Air Force Base. Yeah.
Did I miss something here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes, Catherine, we will be in Concho on Friday. We leave here Friday morning.
Yes.
And then we're leaving there on Monday.
Mm-hmm. To go to Phoenix.
And then we'll be in Phoenix
for about a week.
Till May 3rd, whatever day that is.
Our son graduates college on May 2nd. So that's the whole kind of why we're here kind of thing, too, to see him graduate.
Yeah, he graduates May 2nd.
He's super excited. I mean, because he did kind of like we did, went to college later in life. He went to college when he got out of high school. He did go to college then and get most of his associate's degree. And then, because they have this program in Washington State where you can get your high school diploma and your associates. So he did that. And then he just got an offer at work. If he went ahead and got a CPA, they'd give him a pay raise and all. And so he went ahead and went to college at Grand Canyon University. And so he's just completing that.
That's why he's coming down here to Phoenix to graduate.
He had really good grades. So we're very proud of him. I mean, he's going to be 40 this year though. So I was
Sounds like
38.
somebody I know.
I was 38 when I got my bachelor's degree.
Yeah, how old was I?
Yeah, I know, right?
How old was I when I got my master's?
When you got your master's, yeah. So we went to school late because we had our kids early, and we just did that kind of thing, And so everybody, I just feel proud that my kids are taking the time to do that and really going to school for, because sometimes when you're young, you go to college, you kind of waste your parents' money. Sometimes, not everybody, but sometimes you just go to college because it's the thing to do. What's next? Go to college. Where he waited, my daughter waited. They both got degrees and things they are excited about. And then my other son, our other son, is going for his pilot thing.
Yep,
That's kind of like going to college.
He's got his privates. He's working on his commercial right now.
I do not know the mascot of the Grand Canyon University.
I bet my son don't even.
I don't know. He didn't go to the college. He did it online.
He did all his online from up in Washington.
Working full time, raising his kids. He's busy. Yeah, I love mascots too. I just got my picture taken with the mascots at the baseball game. They had a dog and a moose. I couldn't figure out the moose because what was the name of this team, Earl? The dog. What was
the Rockhounds?
The Rockhounds. So I got the dog part, but I couldn't figure out why they had a moose as a mascot. But I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, it's been sitting out text, up. Captain. Yeah, he's going to look it up really quick. I'm going to go back and see.
Oh, their mascot is Thunder the Antelope.
Oh, an antelope. I've never seen an antelope as a mascot. That's going to be pretty cool.
Doesn't say it on that page, but
maybe he'll come to the graduation. I've never seen a mascot
Thunder
as an antelope.
Thunder the Antelope.
Yeah. And I also love Nash, the dog mascot at the Predators. I love him too. Yeah. Oh, so he's asking. This is what we missed right here. I don't know how you make it big where you can see it.
Sure.
That okay.
Oh. How long are you guys here? We're
okay.
About 50 miles from the. Yeah, we're here till Friday morning, Steve.
Yeah.
Friday morning. Yes.
Yes.
Is it that far out there? It's 50 miles.
Wow.
Because I remember we drove by this base when we were here.
When we went to Saguaro.
When we went to Saguaro.
The other part of Saguaro.
Yeah, we drove by this base. I didn't think it was 50 miles. Was it 50 miles? Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
That's all right. We'll drive out that way.
Yeah.
We want to see the Ironwood again.
We want to see the Ironwood again. We want to see you and Okie. So yeah.
I gotta get some footage again since I deleted it all.
You deleted all the footage of Ironwood. Yeah. I have their contact info. Okay. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, so the Predators mascot is best friends with the girl that we just work camped with. She is a coach for the mascots.
Yep, and she just went down to
Gainesville.
No, it was in Florida.
Isn't that Gainesville? Gainesville.
She went down there something where they were having a mascot competition, and she was the judge for that. Lipscomb is a bison.
Oh, how cool! Mm-hmm. Yeah, awesome. I love that. Yeah, so I like that kind of thing too. And then we went the Mariner Moose. Remember, I was crazy about the Mariner Moose because I love moose too.
You used to have a Mariner Moose
shirt.
Jersey,
I did have a jersey somewhere. So yeah, very cool. Yeah.
Earl, send me a text. I lost my contacts.
Oh yeah, we can do that. His name is Lou. Very cute. I love it. That is too funny. Yeah, so that kind of gets you caught up. So last week we were in Alamogordo. We went to that pistachio land. It has the world's largest pistachio. And then right next door was a little winery. And it supposedly has the largest heart. I don't know. We went there and had a little bit of wine and enjoyed ourselves there. And then we went to a brewery there in town.
I got to try out the breweries.
I like the wineries. He likes the breweries, so we we make each other happy.
It was the weirdest brewery too. I had never been to a brewery in my life that had a 3-drink limit. They only allow you to buy 3 drinks, and that's it.
Well, so we just had 2.
We had 2.
We're like, we're just going to call it at 2. Yeah, and so we did that, and then the next day we went to White Sands, and that was amazing. I just wow, you felt like you were in snow. If it hadn't been warm outside. It looks like snow. It's so white. I mean, Pensacola's got white sand, but maybe they get it from there. I don't know.
Roy, I sent you a text.
And then, oh, what?
Say what?
That is sad.
Oh my gosh.
I did not know that.
Oh man. And I met him.
Yeah.
He came out to Quartzsite the
After
year we were there.
Quartzsite, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's really sad.
Man. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't deal with it no more.
I know, it's emotionally draining.
Uh,
So then after White Sand, we went to the Museum of Science or Space or something.
Space. History of Space Museum.
That was really pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. That was
I
fun.
was shocked how cool that was.
I like
If you know about the monkey that went in space, if you're old like us, the monkey is buried there. The chimpanzee, he's buried right there.
Yeah, I saw that this morning when I woke up. The Pope
Pope died. I know. Crazy. I was like, I thought it was on Easter because I thought they said he died yesterday, but it was today. He
No, I
died
just
on
remember-
Monday.
I was watching the news and they were showing them wheeling them out in a wheelchair yesterday.
At the Easter thing, and I thought he died on Easter.
Or
But
not yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? Whenever Easter was. What day?
See,
I don't even know
Easter-
what day is.
okay,
Today's
but
Monday.
Easter's different over there. It's a different because they're on a different
They're in
time
a different
zone.
time zone.
So Easter's different. So, but they said he died on Monday.
They're ahead of us.
Yeah, they said he died on Monday. I get confused with time zones. Remember? Don't forget that. I get confused with time zones. Yeah.
Heard.
Oh, Saturday morning.
Oh
Wow.
man.
I did not even hear about that.
Well, I know when he came here, he just had some issues and got out of the hospital, but
Yeah.
I didn't know. Man.
That's
Or
so
not when
sad.
he came here. When he came to Quartzsite,
Quartzsite, yeah. Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah.
Same state, right? Just
Yeah.
down the road a bit.
I don't know. I'm just glad to be. I mean, we had fun and we had good experience while we were in Midland. But I am
Ooh.
so glad to be out of there.
It feels so good to kind of have. I feel like it's freedom. I'm
Yeah.
trying not to get in that vacation mode because when you get in the vacation mode, you overspend.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep my mind at okay, we're not on vacation.
I'm just,
We are still living in the RV, but it feels like vacation right
I'm
now.
just nice that we're in a different location and
Yes,
we're moving for a little while.
we
So,
are enjoying it. Yeah,
until we find something for the summer. Still ain't
we're
found nothing
still
for
looking.
summer.
Yeah, trying to find some kind of work for him.
But regardless, either way, I think it's going to be. I don't know, unless something pops up somewhere else.
Yes.
It's probably going to be in Washington for the
I know,
summer.
yeah, and Arizona doesn't change. And so, like I had all these jobs. That's the
Yeah.
next Monday. I have
Yeah.
3 jobs that I work with Nevada. And they were later in the day when I got them, but then now they're earlier in the day.
Yeah.
So I'm like so confused.
On a good note, I've seen there's this big push again now, and hopefully it happens that they do away with this stupid daylight savings
yeah, we all
time.
can be on the same kind of, time zone.
Stay on the time. You don't have to worry about like Ringa. Hello,
Hey,
welcome.
So glad you're here.
Welcome.
Hey,
Uh,
hey.
Well, at least definitely won't be the same.
Right. That's too cute.
I am.
I know.
Yeah,
I am
I know.
sad too.
Cat and Jack just said it. Told us. And,
I
wow.
know. I'm just like, wow. It's just
Too
a
much
lot.
death. Too much
Yeah,
death.
I know, right? And
Now-
my dad told me when I was younger and he was getting older, he said, you'll start to notice that you're getting old because you'll see people that you've grown up with or noticed start to die. And it seems like actors and TV stars and all that you grew up with that seemed young, and I'm like, I'm seeing that now as we notice people. I'm like, oh, they're not old enough, but then we're getting older. So it kind of does do that. Yeah. Well, it's thank you, everybody.
It's all. Yeah, it's all. We'll go ahead. Let me find it first.
Yeah, he's got to go find it. He's got digging his little files
I
over
gotta
here.
get to the eye doctor. I'm telling you.
I
My
know.
glasses ain't doing me no good.
No good.
Let me know if there it is.
There it is.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're going to thank all of our wonderful, wonderful channel members.
We appreciate all of you.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. Well,
I
we
was trying to.
appreciate each and every one of
We
you.
really do. Hey, Fairy Dust,
Hey,
welcome.
Fairy Dust, welcome.
Greetings.
Glad you're here.
Yes.
Awesome.
Woo.
Having fun here. We
Yeah.
updated everybody. What now? We'll check out. They said there's a pool on this base.
There's a pool?
There's a pool.
Ah, we might have to go
I
swimming.
don't know if it's open yet or not, but I'm sure we're going to check because it's literally supposed to be just right over here somewhere.
I don't know. I'm all twisted around now that we
It's a-
drove and parked.
It's an outdoor pool. We're going to check out the base.
Yeah, we're going to drive around and see the base.
Looks like they got a movie theater too.
Yeah, I wonder what's showing.
Oh, we did go to the drive-in.
We did go to the drive-in. Did we tell y'all about the drive-in? We might have told them about the drive-in.
When did we go?
It's been a week or two, yeah.
Oh, okay. We told you. Yeah, we went.
Because
to
we
the
did
drive-in.
tell we went to a baseball game. That might we not have told you about the baseball game.
Maybe.
We were gonna go. At first, we went online and it was gonna be $100. We're like, hey, worth it. It's like a ghetto team, you know. But then he called and talked to the people, and they said, "Oh, that's
no,
a
I
third
didn't call.
party."
I posted on their Facebook page. I said, "Why are tickets so expensive?" The guy said,
Yeah,
third parties can charge a lot more. Here, use this link, and I went. And we got 2 tickets for less than $40.
yeah. So we went, and
So
it was
baseball
fun.
was a lot of fun.
We really enjoyed that.
We did that.
I won a T-shirt. You know, the mascot store. I got a T-shirt, and I don't know what else. I think that was all I got.
That's all you got.
Oh no, we got free ice cream. I know something else. We got
Oh, yeah.
free ice cream at the
Because they
Texas
scored
Burger.
7 runs.
Yeah, so we got free ice cream at the Texas Burger. That was it.
Texas Burger.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
right.
that was a lot of fun. We love baseball games.
Yeah. That
sit at those. That was-
we went the night before we left. We left
Yeah,
Thursday from Midland. We went Wednesday night.
Wednesday night because we had all our chores done.
Yeah.
It was kind of like our reward.
Thank you for the text, Bernie.
Yeah.
We'll need colored flames, German chocolate cake in honor of Ron.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Somebody
For
up there
sure.
don't know who's going to take over the late night pop ups.
Yeah. I don't
Captain
know.
Jack.
Yeah, Captain Jack. You're up late, aren't you now?
It was the Midland Rockhounds.
Yeah, the Midland Rockhounds.
Yeah, they're
They're double A.
they're double A, not triple A.
Yeah,
Double
they farm though to the A's, the Oakland A's, or is it the
Okay.
Oakland A's still? Whoever the A's play for now.
A.
I'm gonna say it that way because
As far as I know, it's still Oakland. I
yeah, I
don't know.
never
It may
know
not be.
anymore.
I don't
They
keep up
move
with a lot
around
of
too
baseball.
much. I thought about looking and going to the Diamondbacks because I think it'd be cool if we kind of put on our bucket list to go to all the stadiums.
That would be fun.
Yeah, because we've been to 2 so far. I really don't even know how many teams there are. So
Yeah, we've been to the Mariners a lot.
a lot.
We
We
used to
should
have
have
season, not full season,
Yeah,
but
but-
partial season.
Yeah,
And then we've been to the Minnesota Twins.
yeah. So
We're
I'm gonna
lucky.
look and see what they cost, and maybe one night we could go.
That would be fun.
Yeah, because it's just like something
We're
to
going
do.
to another minor league team when we get up to Fresno because
Yeah,
our son texted
is
us and
gonna
wants
get
us
us
to go.
tickets. Yeah,
Want to know if we wanted to go to the game there. And we said, sure.
I kind of like the minor league teams.
Captain's in bed by 8 p.m.
I love it. I kind
Is-
of like the minor league teams though because they
Captain-
seem more fun.
Captain, as long as you ain't flashing nobody.
Right? Don't be mooning people.
Don't be mooning nobody.
Don't be mooning nobody. They don't want to see all that.
That's an inside joke from lunch today.
Yeah, it's a lunch joke.
Hope y'all have a good week. Okay, thanks for
Yes.
stopping by,
Hey,
Lebo.
Lebo. Yes, so
Appreciate
glad.
it. Yes.
We're so glad you got time to stop in and say hi.
Captain, I wanted to ask if anyone let.
Badge, no.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I said I just found. I just heard.
Right
so,
here on this is when we learned. So
uh,
we haven't been connecting really good because we're traveling a lot. And on the days that we weren't traveling this week, we were kind of being tourists. So we were going around seeing everything in Alamogordo. That is a
That
funny
first-
little town.
man, we broke our golden rule. On
We
that
did.
First day.
Oh,
my!
my
I
God.
don't even know why we were beating ourselves up all day long.
All day. Why did we do it? But
'Cause
we were just so ready to leave
We used to in our peak time
when we were young.
would travel 350 miles at the most per day,
Yes.
and that finally got to the point that's just too long of a
We're
drive.
too old.
So we've been sticking to 250 now, which is about perfect.
It is
Just today
really.
we were just under 2 today,
And today was
and
perfect.
today was perfect. But that day we did 392,
It was insane.
94 miles.
I think because we made reservations months ago.
Yeah, and I don't even know why we
didn't
planned-
even really calculate it. I think we probably thought as a crow flies, it's only this far, but it really was this far.
I don't know. I usually research that.
He usually does, but we just want to get out of there, I think.
But to make it worse, like I said, from El Paso up was that huge dust storm. It just made it worse.
You couldn't
It was
see.
a long. I think we traveled 7-8 hours probably.
It was a lot.
It was a long.
And then there wasn't enough places to stop and rest.
Oh, no, that made us mad. Yesterday in New Mexico,
Yeah.
there was one rest area between Alamogordo and where we stayed
in Lordsburg,
and it was a little more than halfway.
A little more than halfway, but it was a good stopping point.
Yeah, but then we got there and it was closed.
It was closed. It was the only rest area.
It was the only one.
So we had to push on.
So we pretty much straight from Alamogordo all the way to Lordsburg.
I mean, it's not a terrible drive, but you know, when you have little dogs with little bladders, it can be a little much.
Yeah. So.
They like to get out and stretch.
I might have badge on contacts. I'll check.
Oh, so this person texted badge. Steve did. No, Steve did.
Oh, waiting to hear. Oh, okay. Steve texted them. And yeah, that's I know. That was way too long. Never again. Earl and Terry. Not right now. We're not.
It's hot here.
we will eventually. I don't even know what the temperature is today here.
I don't know.
Let's see. What does it say?
We haven't been outside a lot.
I was only out setting up, and luckily the side where I was doing all my hookup was under the tree, which was shaded. It's 88 with a real feel of 95.
So then it's 95.
Yeah. And wait, no, that's not here. That's in Benson. That's where Captain's at.
Yeah.
Captain's 88 degrees where you're at. Oh, it's 88 here too.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep, 88 with a real feel of 96. So.
Yeah.
Last night was insane. It was 70 degrees.
And 92 where Steve's at.
Oh, yeah, you're out there out of the town. Yeah.
Out there in the
52 in northern Illinois. That sounds nice.
That sounds nice.
That was crazy.
I'm
telling you what.
Over the cold, though.
The other day we went to White Sands. It was nice. We were out on the sand.
Yes.
And it was, I think in the low 70s.
Yeah, it was low 70s.
Super nice. But then the rainstorm, a little bit of rain moved in, and the wind was blowing the dust again. By the time we got home that night, I think it was down in the 50s.
It cooled off really quick.
But later that night, it went down into the 30s. And I'm like, oh, my gosh.
It did. It cooled off really quick.
Cold.
She had to wash her dishes.
Had to wash dishes. I'd tell you to come wash ours, but we don't have any.
Somewhere there's Diane's in here.
Where?
I don't know. Because somebody said, thank you, Diane.
Did we miss Diane? Did you pop in here? Oh, yeah, Diane. Hey, welcome. She says she has badges. Yep.
Okay.
All right, welcome, Diane.
Hey. Yeah. I don't know. I got a couple of dishes in the sink from dinner last night. Because we were boondocking. I just threw them in the sink.
Okay.
I used paper plates, but then real silverware.
Yeah.
Because I just made something in the microwave. Chicken patties with cheese and guacamole.
Yeah.
Guacamole.
So, yeah.
That's what we had.
I feel like now we get to, I don't know, we probably won't relax.
We'll probably be tourists again.
Hopefully we're going to get to go out and meet up with Steve.
Yeah, and I want to go to Tombstone.
And see Iron, and she wants to go to Tombstone.
Yeah. And if we had any free time, there's that one museum, that desert museum.
1 day free. We got 3 days. We got Tuesday, Wednesday,
Well, I got to work
Thursday.
part of one day.
Oh.
I'm going to mess up one day.
Maybe I'll go to the swimming pool that day.
Right? You could. Yeah, or fix the RV. I'm going to mess up part of one day.
Well, I got to start tonight. I've definitely got to find that stupid propane leak. I'm pretty sure there is one. That's going to be a pain finding where that's at. I'm hoping it's in the stove right there. That was the only thing that kind of came apart the other day. I sent you a text. Oh, whoa.
It rolled up quick.
In one and it rolled right up on me. Oh, earlier, Diane. Moose had a rough.
Ooh.
That's no good. A UTI can't get the vet till Thursday. I'm working with the vets.
Oh, wow. See, we have to be very careful what kind of water we give our dogs.
Yeah.
Because we noticed the water in Midland made both of our dogs sick. So
Yeah.
they have been on bottled water
They-
since
Bear right here had a rough night. He was coughing a lot
all
last
night. But I think, see, I gave him some New Mexico water. I'm not going to give them any more water right now. I'm just going to keep them on bottled water.
Earl, did Terry cut your hair? Yeah.
Yeah, I cut his hair
I don't remember when or where.
right before we left.
Right before we left Midland.
Like Wednesday.
I usually have my hat on, but I was hot when I came in. I'm
Yeah.
sitting here cooling
I
off.
cut it real short because we was going into all this hot, and so he can look nice for the graduation.
Thank you. Badge is a know-it-all.
Oh, I don't know who Badge is.
Yeah, I follow his channel.
Oh, do you say? I haven't followed
Looks
yet.
good, Terry.
It was just like.
I
just did a quick
I like
one.
it nice and short.
He does like it short. I don't like it short because I like to play with it, but it's his hair. I don't like, so I like to cut his mustache and his eyebrows because I don't like the eyebrows getting all, I don't know.
I might have to get a new I didn't tell you this.
What?
I might end up having to get a new ID card.
Is it expiring?
No, mine don't have an expiration date.
Uh-uh.
But she was like, yours doesn't have a DOD number on it. I said, no, I don't have no DOD numbers because I'm not going to put your Social Security in there. She says, now they're putting on them DOD number.
Yeah, because mine has a DOD number. Mine looks different than his because I went to the base and I have to get a new one every, I don't know how many years. I got to get another one next year.
Hey,
Tired
Jim for
old-
Retired Old Timers. I
Hey.
haven't seen you in a long
I
time.
know. Thank you for popping in.
Northern
Northern Alberta.
40
Ooh,
45
it's
degrees.
too cold.
That's too cold.
It's too cold.
It's summertime.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Nettie,
What?
play with it.
Wait, what is that a picture of?
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are bad.
Nettie.
Woo.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Now I know what next week's trivia is going to be now.
Right? No
Today's
way.
trivia is hard, Nettie.
Uh-oh, better get Siri ready or
Well,
Alexa ready.
Well, if you know the next one that's coming up, there's not a lot in this state.
We're in the ends.
Yeah, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
I mean, what the heck happens in Nebraska?
They grow corn.
That's about it.
Corn huskers.
I'm trying to think. Was there even a question about corn?
What?
I can't remember.
Oh, it's a nose. That's a nose, she said.
Terry's mind was in the gutter.
It was.
She thought
I
it was something.
thought because I had to scooch up in there to look at it. It was looking like
Terry is bad.
I know I am bad. I straight up.
Her mind is in the gutter.
It's bad.
all
I'm
the
bad.
time.
All the time. I'm sorry.
It was just recently somewhere we were at.
I don't know. I'm
Like,
sorry.
get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
I apologize. I don't want to hurt anybody's little ears or something,
you hurt mine.
I'm sorry. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah. So you didn't watch our video yesterday. It's about snakes. You should watch it.
Oh yeah, wonderful snakes.
Yeah, buddy.
It went a little longer than I wanted to, but gosh, we had so much stuff, and there was so much there.
There was so much there.
As you had the inside with all the snake little things with exhibits. Then you had the outside that had some foods and other stuff.
Exhibits.
Then you had a whole barn full of exhibits.
Yeah.
Then there was the carnival.
Yeah.
I mean, there was just a lot,
a lot.
there. I could have probably almost broke that into two,
And two,
but
but one and done
I had to get that. That was kind of tough getting done too while we were
while
traveling.
we were traveling
So, and being tourists.
and being tourists. The problem is we're trying to be tourists.
But we got a couple of videos now. We got couple.
Yeah,
of
we got this upcoming week is going to be on the axe throwing,
Oh yeah.
and then we
Axe
got 3 videos just from Alamogordo.
Alamogordo. Alam 3.
Yeah, because we got the first day just the touring around, and then we went to the White
Oh,
Sands,
that's
and then
right.
we did the Space
I
Museum.
know we had the White Sands in the Space Museum.
I did some on the turnaround.
Hey, old Ski!
Hey!
Wow, definitely. It's been a long
It's
time.
been a while since I've seen you.
We're looking good because we're finally out traveling again.
Yes, we're out traveling.
We
We're
finally,
in Tucson.
we finally got out of Texas.
Yes.
I love Texas, but I was getting tired of being in Texas.
I think it's West Texas.
I think it's West Texas. Yeah.
I do think it's West.
I told
Texas.
her, "We ever go back and work in Texas
It's
again?"
not going to
It
be
ain't
West.
going to be in West Texas. I
Lord,
ain't going
please
back
don't
to
let it
dust to the Dust Bowl.
Oh, it was so. And then, yeah, I don't know.
How do you do laundry in it? We have a washer and dryer in our laundry
Yeah,
in
we
our RV.
But like most places have a laundromat.
A lot of the RV parks.
The Luke Air Force Base, it's free.
Yeah,
So I'm washing everything while we're
the
there.
one we're staying in Phoenix, it's got a laundromat that's got free washer and dryers on the base.
So I'm gonna do all of it there.
Yeah,
But yeah.
If they don't have one at the RV park, most people go to laundromats in town.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's about time.
Okay, let's check it out.
Go do Nettie's favorite time.
Hey, Nettie.
Here we go. Nettie, yes, yeah.
And Roy, you can send your laundry over, sure.
Bring it on over. I just had to fix the stupid washer and dryer.
Yes.
Ours is it's not a washer and a dryer. It's the combo washer and dryer.
You just said it's not a washer and dryer.
It's not. I mean, it's not separate. It's not a washer and a dryer.
Okay.
That's what I said. It's not a washer and a dryer. It's a washer dryer combo. And the stupid vents keep getting. Oh, we did lose our vent cover off our stupid.
We sure did. The vent cover's gone.
Yeah, it's on the highway somewhere.
On I-20 or I-10. So if you see it, grab it for us.
Yeah, if you see a gray vent cover for the outside of the RV, pick it up.
Yeah, bring it to us.
So yeah, yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna get another one.
I don't either. So as I said, today is Nebraska.
Woo-hoo!
So
when did you even do this part?
one night.
I didn't even see him set this up. So
one of these evenings or
Right.
mornings, or I don't know. Usually I do it late at night or early in the morning.
Right. But,
I think this one I did early in the morning.
One morning.
It was somewhere we were because I didn't have my extra string.
And he told him to go to the magic circle.
There you go. You don't have to worry about laundry there. If you're washing everything while you were there, you can wash Earl.
Yes, I will wash you up.
I do need a shower.
I do need
I
one
do
too.
need a shower. So
Because we didn't get one last night because we was boondocking.
Yeah, we were boondocking last night. I need to shave too.
We overdue for a
Scruffy
shower.
here.
Don't be smelling us now.
That's right. I'll be taking a shower this evening.
For sure.
Probably after this, like I said, we're probably going to go check out the base maybe.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back and probably take a shower and relax.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Honey got hit by a dust NATO this morning. Ripped our bathroom vent cover. Oh, no.
Woo!
Terry got hit right there, Jack, at the parking lot that we were at. She was walking the dogs and a little dust NATO blew through and blew all those trash cans over.
It blew them over the first pile, and then it came through and took the second pile and went in the ditch, disappeared. And I was like, well, that thing was like just trying to get garbage cans. I wish I'd had been able to video it.
My RV was clean. But all the dust we had in Alamogordo, it's nasty. Nasty, nasty. All right, question number 1. Here you go. You ready?
Yeah.
You think about it. You got to think about some Nebraska cities here, Nettie and Terry. But anyway, what Nebraska city is home to Union Pacific, the country's largest rail transportation company? Union Pacific is one of the Fortune 500 companies that calls this city home.
Well, I can only think of Omaha. I'm going to say Omaha.
Terry says Omaha. Is that your final answer?
So Union Pacific.
We've seen
That's
a lot
all
of.
we've
That's
seen.
all we've seen out here.
Midland is all they get. They get no BNSF
No BNSF, and we saw a bunch of trains today.
today.
They
They
were
were running them all today.
Left, I guess, because yesterday was Easter. Maybe they took yesterday off. So.
Look, the answers are Omaha, Cornhuskers, and Scotts Bluff. Nettie said Omaha. Is that what did Alexa say that? Is that Alexa's answer? Too funny.
Yeah, this was a hard state. There was a lot of. There comes some more Omahas. So I don't know. I could tell you that the dispatchers for BNSF is in Dallas. So
I knew they were in Texas. I
Robert
didn't know
says
exactly
Omaha.
where.
Hey, I figured, if I gave the clue, just think of the cities of Omaha.
Oh, the city.
Oh, no, Siri did.
Yeah, see, Siri.
Are you leaving?
I'm getting a drink.
You want some water?
I know, that's my water.
All right. Terry left me.
I'm coming right back. I'm coming right back. I'm thirsty.
All right. The
All right, I'm
answer
back.
is, somebody just said Lincoln. It was Omaha.
Oh, there is a Lincoln, Nebraska.
There is a Lincoln, Nebraska. You're right, but it was Omaha. No idea. I'm Canadian.
Canadian. Right.
That's who we're missing again. Mark ain't coming back.
I know,
Send him
right?
a message saying, "Man, what are you doing?"
He's not Canadian
Only
either.
been to. We've only driven through Nebraska.
Yeah, we've never stopped
We've
or
never
enjoyed
stayed
it.
or been. Yeah, we've only driven.
Whatever is
through.
it? 80 goes through it. Maybe is it 80? Whatever.
I don't know. I can't remember. I know we cut down through it
Yeah.
or up. Alexis and Siri actually agree for once.
I love it.
All right, question number 2. Populus deltoides is Nebraska's state tree.
Oh, I thought that was like mussels.
Different deltoids.
Oh, okay.
What's its common name, which comes from its white, fluffy seeds? Hint, elsewhere you might call it a popular. Or poplar, not popular. I'm thinking
I know, poplar. Like
Poplar.
a poplar tree.
you might call it a poplar.
I was thinking like
A
cottonwood.
a cottonwood tree.
Cottonwood. Because you said white, fluffy.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing making these a little bit easier because there are some clues. Nettie says cotton.
Yeah, it's the I-80 that goes through Nebraska. So we've been through it.
Old
the
Skeet
80.
says tulip poplar. Nettie guessed. Really? Robert says cottonwood. Roy and Becky says guessing cottonwood. Everybody's guessing cottonwood. And Fairy Dust says corn cotton. Valerie says cotton. Everybody was pretty darn close. It is the cottonwood.
Yeah, the cottonwood.
Oh, I'm like, who are you texting? Terry's over here texting.
Steve.
I saw that. Can I call a friend? Sure.
Yes. Phone a friend.
Just don't call me.
What?
I'm a friend, but I can't give you the answer.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, what?
You can call me if you want to call.
Yes. Oh, he said a Packerwood.
It's the only white fluffy seed that I've ever
Never
seen.
seen.
That's why that was a good hint. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So yeah. Next question. We got to roll on. Maybe we won't go so late today. Long before Earth Day, what holiday was first proposed by J. Sterling Morton, a newspaper editor in Nebraska City, resulting in the planting of 1 million trees in Nebraska on April 10th, 1872?
I read this book.
What do you see? What do you like, Horseshack?
Yeah, I know the answer. This is Arbor Day. I know the answer because I read this book.
Are you sure?
Because they had no trees.
Is
They
that your
moved out
final-
here and
is
there were
that
no
your-
trees.
Is that your final answer?
They moved out here from back east and there were no trees. And
hang on,
so-
I think I'm behind on. Okay, is there
Mhm.
also called an aspen?
Oh,
Interesting.
I did not know that.
You guys are fun. Thank
No,
you, Valerie. I
we
don't think
appreciate
we're. I think I'm pretty boring. But
We're fun.
I don't know. Since we don't do Friday Night Lives anymore, this is the only
Right.
time I feel like we're connecting with some people.
I know.
I miss my Friday Night
We
Lives.
do miss our Friday Night Lives. We miss seeing everybody.
We miss everybody.
Yes. All
Absolutely.
right.
I will call you
Something.
I'm sure you will and do.
See, old Skeet even said Arbor Day.
Arbor Day from Old Ski.
Yeah, I read the
Robert says
book.
Arbor Day. Steve.
I look like a fluffy white seed. That's funny.
Retired old timers.
It's not the
says
Johnny Appleseed. That's a different one.
Johnny Appleseed from Captain.
It's a different one though. He went around planting apple seeds though.
See, it was first proposed by a guy here in Nebraska.
Nebraska.
And it
Because
was Arbor Day.
there was no trees here. And they brought them through on a train and planted them. They brought the trees from back east
There was no trees here?
in Nebraska. Sorry,
Oh.
not here. Wrong state. In
I'm like-
Nebraska. There were no trees. And so they brought them from the east and planted them.
FNL Friday Night Live.
Woo woo!
Uh,
Ruh-roh.
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 And tomorrow
Tomorrow
is
is
Earth
Earth
Day.
Day.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't know that.
It is. I had to send out things for all my teachers about Earth Day.
And they're back.
They're back.
All right, question number 4. Of the several national historic trails that run through the state of Nebraska, one is the route of what service that ran from 1860 to 1861. The other national historic trails were those used by pioneers. This one's going to be a toughie.
Okay. So I don't
What
think.
service ran through this trail
All right. So the Pony Express.
1860 to 1861? Old Skeet said Oregon.
The Oregon Trail. See, but I know that the Oregon Trail was more than 1 year.
It's not the name of the trail, it's the service that used it. It was part of this service.
That's why I think it's Pony Express.
You think it's Pony Express?
Because Pony Express was not.
Old Skeet says Pony Express.
I don't think it was used that long.
Robert says Pony Express.
I don't think it was used that long. The Pony Express. It was a short-lived service.
Short-lived. Mel Nettie says.
Oh, I think my
Pony
Starlink switched
Express.
satellites. We are using only T-Mobile right now.
Yeah, T-Mobile's working great. I had.
It's way easier than how to set
I
that thing
think I
up.
had 80, 85 down and it over 30 up. So I figured I'm not even going to break out the Starlink here.
Yeah,
I don't
Lewis
need
and
it.
Clark.
Hang on, I got to go back up.
Oh,
Pony Express.
the Telegraph.
Which is it, Nettie? Is it Pony Express or Telegraph?
Telegraph. Which one? And then there was Western Union,
Old Skeet,
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark, and Wells Fargo.
Hey, your Facebook just popped up.
It's
a little late.
It's about an hour late. I know that time. We'll be back on track because, like I said, we're in this time zone for a long time.
for a long time.
The answer was the Pony Express.
Yes, because it was a short-lived
Woo-hoo.
service.
Everybody got it?
Because
There
they
you go.
discovered how to send messages in other ways.
All right, last question. We'll go through pretty quick because we're running out of time. Mr. C. Hillgrass?
There's no R.
Hillegass?
Yeah.
An employee at the Nebraska Book Company in 1958 started a series of study guides in his basement with his wife, often associated with shirking homework assignments. What is the common
Oh,
name
what the heck?
associated
I
with
used these in high
guides?
school. What were they called?
I used them.
Cliff Notes.
I used them in high school too.
And these are Cliff Notes.
Hang on. What was I already saying? Oh, wait, I wasn't even on my Starlink. My phone skipped.
Ah! Yeah. I think it's Cliff Notes because, yeah, sometimes they made you read books that you didn't really want to read. And the summer,
Cliff Notes from Old Skeet. Mel Nettie says Cliff.
I had to go from 11th grade to 12th grade. I went into college English, and I had to read like 30 books. Yeah. Cliff Notes for my
Steve
friend.
says Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
Robert says Cliff.
Hey,
Moon over Miami.
Hey.
Welcome.
Good to see you.
All right, yep,
So what is it?
it is Cliff Notes.
Oh, we were right.
Here it comes. Oop, Cliff Notes. I think maybe his first name was Cliff. That's why they put Mr. C.
Mr.
Whatever.
C.
Yeah. What do you give away? All right, then I pull one random, funny, weird, strange fact about Nebraska out.
Okay.
It's not a. It's
Cornhuskers, no?
not a question. It's just a trivia,
Okay.
and it is. Nebraska is the only state in the U.S. that's triply landlocked. This means it is at least 3 states away from the ocean in every possible direction.
Wow.
And it's the only state that is triply landlocked.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
Thought that was pretty crazy.
So it is kind of in the middle of the country then.
It is, right? It has to be.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that it's definitely landlocked to the north. or
Well,
at
yeah,
least-
because there's
at least
Canada up there.
'cause
Yeah,
there ain't nothing up there but Canada.
right. The Dakotas and Canada, right?
Yeah.
That's all you can get up there.
Down south, probably to the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
To the east, to the west.
To the west. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a good fact.
That's something I want to sit and look at a map and start
And
counting away
counting
from
off.
all the cities.
States. Wait. No, they were wrong. No.
All
Yeah.
right, let's see. What am I missing?
Woo, too fun.
Moon over Miami was the last one I saw. Catherine, love your picture.
Love your picture.
Woo-hoo.
Too fun.
Captain. Okay, I'm off to watch Tina's premiere. Guess
Love
you know where
it.
my loyalty. Well, I'm offended, Jack. No, that's okay. Thank
fun.
you. Thank you for coming, Captain.
We
Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
We got to hook back up if you come to Tucson. Let me know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nettie. I can't take
Take
the
a
selfie.
selfie.
And
A sea
a
of.
sea of grass.
I know it's a lot of. That's one thing I kind of miss green. It's been more green on this
That's right.
journey.
It's not the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of America.
The Gulf of
I forgot.
America.
I forgot.
We forgot.
We got to get.
Got to break those habits,
I
right?
know.
Yeah. So listen, our video that came out yesterday is all about snakes. So if you want to see some fun, interesting facts about snakes, it's a pretty good place to find that. And if you want to see a snake cut open and its little heart beating, just some hints there. Pretty
That was
disgusting.
crazy. That was insane.
That's
That was-
disgusting, but yeah,
yeah.
that is in that video. And then, like you said, this week it's going to be our axe throwing video.
And don't forget, we will not be live next Monday,
We will
traveling and working. So we should be back in 2 weeks.
Yes.
I don't even know where the heck we'll be then. We may be at.
I don't know where
We
we're
might
going
be
to
at the Grand Canyon.
We
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know where we're going to be.
I don't know the date because my calendar ends on April 30th.
So we'll figure it out. We'll be live from somewhere in
That's
2
what they said.
weeks
Yes.
on
for sure.
Pacific time, which will still be 4 o'clock Central.
Yes.
And it'll be 2 o'clock Pacific.
Yes. Something like that.
So yeah. But other than that, thank you everybody for coming. We appreciate it.
We really
love
do.
having you all here.
Yes.
Other than that, everybody have a great week
Yes. A great 2 weeks.
and
Go out and find your adventure.
bye bye.
Call it a day and celebrate. Call it a day and celebrate.